With the blessings of Guru Parampara, with the grace of Divine Mother, let us begin the journey and try to understand what is Pranidhana. Pranidhana means self-surrender, but actual meaning is self-awareness. Let us try to understand what is self-awareness and how to experience that. From today, we are going to have beautiful inner journey to understand oneself, to go into oneself. We have to prepare a lot. In spirituality, it is the preparation, how we prepare. Spirituality starts unfolding by itself when the jiva, the self, starts preparing. So the desiredness has to be developed deep within. Even to surrender oneself, the desiredness has to be developed. Here, the Purushartha Prayatna is there. The entire human endeavor, human effort is at this level, how I can develop the desiredness in me to enter into the spiritual domain of my existence. It's a wonderful domain, let me tell you. We are going to discuss based on Patanjali Yoga Shastra. It's a wonderful domain. Spiritual domain is the domain of freedom. Spirituality means freedom. When there is freedom, there is absolute oneness. If I am not free, I cannot relate with anything. Even to relate, the freedom is a very essential quality. Please see this. So we have to discuss what is this freedom. And the freedom means self-awareness. I know I am complicating the whole thing, as usual. There are two ways of spirituality, spiritual practices. One is practice, practice, practice. Another dimension is practice after understanding what it is. If I am able to understand, then the understanding itself creates an energy in me to practice. Practice. If I don't understand, then the practice will not give me enough energy to go into what it is. So, the entire spiritual domain begins with inquiry, begins with understanding, begins with knowing about what it is. And if you look at it, the whole life is nothing but knowing what it is, not doing. Doing comes later. When I start understanding, the very understanding bring about the transformation. The practice may or may not bring the transformation. There is no guarantee that the practice is going to bring the transformation. So, practice alone cannot take you, cannot lead you. Practice has to be supported by understanding. Understanding. So the entire Pranidhana, self-surrender, I don't want to use the word surrender, actually it is not the surrender here. I am going to discuss, slowly. But generally people translate Pranidhana means, Samarpana means self-surrender. Self-surrender. So here what people do, they start killing their ego. In doing so, they become disoriented. They become disoriented. For everything they say, oh Bhagavan, God is there. Actually that is not the concept of surrender here. What we are going to discuss. Here the Pranidhana means becoming, that is Pranidhana. It is like the salt toy or doll. When it is taken to a sea, if you say the doll lost its identity, is negative. If you say the doll has become the ocean, is positive. Please see this. See the beauty of it. When the doll says, I have become the ocean and I am the ocean, what a mighty feeling the doll is going to experience. If the doll says, I lost myself, what is it? So the very concept of surrender is not yielding to, not becoming a slave, not developing a disoriented feeling, I don't know. No, it is not that. It means I am merging with that universal consciousness and I become universal consciousness and I am that. That feeling we have to develop. Please see this. When you become that, automatically your intelligence, your understanding, your perception, all will go through transformation. All will go through transformation. You start behaving like that. You become that. What a beautiful feeling deep inside you watch. So in the beginning itself, I am removing the idea that self-surrender means kill the ego or annihilate the ego. No, it is not that. It is the transformation of ego. You grow, you expand. You expand. When you start expanding, then your consciousness will start growing and it starts picking up the vibrations of the universal consciousness. And then in you, the universal consciousness called Ishvara starts resonating. And when it starts resonating, automatically the blocks which are there at the attitudinal level, at the samskara level, at the habit level, at the karmic level, all will slowly melt away. You need not do much. Automatically they melt away. And when they melt away, then the universal samskara will start entering you. This is the beauty of Ishvara Pranidhana. And then slowly, the universal samskara, universal intelligence, universal intuitive creativity will start working through you. But the problem with every jiva is it does not want the universal consciousness to operate through itself. Please say this. Please understand the beauty of it. Go into this.